flat. Absolutely flat, absolutely gutted, devastated right now. And that's just the Socceroos 2-0 loss this morning. Had I known the starting 11 when I woke up at 5 a.m., I would have slept through this one. That was a guaranteed loss, not even a win. No chance of a win with that starting 11. But that's the Socceroos out of the way. We'll find out about Turkey and Paraguay later today. This is the VFL report. Friday night at Kinetic Stadium, Collingwood going down by a fucking point to Frankston. 11-12, 78 to Frankston, 12-7, 79. Frankston with a set shot miss with 10 seconds to go. A head-high free kick. Ducking, by the way. Ducking. Go and look at the replay. Check out the last 2 minutes. Don't even, I wouldn't recommend it, but check it out. I'm not bullshitting you. Head high free kick. That summed up the game right there. Frankston getting so many free kicks from head high contacts. Head high, ducking, shrugging, taking on the tackler, taking the game on, getting tackled, and not getting pinged for it. If you thought umpiring in the AFL was bad, in the VFL it's 10 times worse. Way, way worse. Only one umpire in this game I thought called a fair game. Everyone else, I don't think they even know the rules. But all this ducking and weaving and shrugging and taking the game on and getting tackled and no free kick, no holding the ball for it. Instead, we get head-high free kicks against us. Shit that Ned Long's been doing all season gets pinged for it, yet Frankston players do it, and it's play on. It's ball up. It's a head-high free kick to them. They get the set shot, 10 seconds to go, they win the game from a set shot behind. But in saying all of that, we were 22 points up 8 minutes into the final quarter. It was a 3 to 4 goal breeze for the entire game, heading to the left of screen. But it's no excuse. We really shouldn't have lost this game, but the umpiring, man, it's the worst it's ever been. And for the first time in my recordings, both AFL and VFL, I feel like I'm blaming the umpires for this game and this loss, which is half the reason why. The other half is us blowing a 22-point lead early final quarter. Yes, we were kicking into the breeze in the final quarter, but still, it's no excuse. We need to set up better defensively. Bryn Teakle was our only non-AFL listed player in the back line, turned into a defender, a key defender with Ben DeFolfo out, Smith and Harrison Coate in the ruck. Bryn Teakle, I saw multiple times being off his man and the Frankston forward taking an uncontested mark. Not the time for it. Lock down. You're 22 points up. The only time you should be saving the game or milking the clock is in the back line. Everyone else, you need to be playing the win. And that's the thing right there. We are unsure of ourselves in the VFL as well. It's contagious. It trickles down to every asset of Collingwood's footballing department. AFL, VFL, but not be the VFLW. Other Collingwood teams who dribble down to their fucking games as well or whatever. Even as supporters, if you're playing games or you play other sports and you bottle a close win or you're about to win, you bottle it or whatever, yeah, it's contagious, unfortunately. But just on the game, it was a scrappy first 10 minutes to start the game. First goal went to Frankston 10 minutes in. First 5 to 10 minutes, I thought was all Collingwood. We had the pressure, we had the momentum, we were getting it inside 50. Frankston were more effective heading inside 50 for the first 10 to 15 minutes, and they kicked the first 2 goals of the game, kicking into the breeze. Collingwood going bang, bang, bang in the first quarter. We had the lead at quarter time, 3 straight 18 to 2-1 13. The second quarter was 15 minutes of scrappy hard work. This was a genuine tug of war, 50-50 in the first 15 minutes of the second quarter. Frankston finally kicking that first goal of the second quarter. But I thought to myself, okay, they've got that goal. We need to get the quick response, get back in front, and also show Frankston, hey, you're going to have to earn it. No, it was the opposite of that because Frankston kicked the next 3 goals. They kicked the only goals of the second quarter. We were 3 goals straight at quarter time. About 10 minutes into the third quarter, we were 4 goals, 9. And I just thought, if we're going to kick ourselves out of this game, Frankston's going to run away with this in the final quarter with the breeze with them. But we were able to kick 6 goals in that third quarter, got out to 17 points at 3-quarter time. Everyone was chipping in. Everyone was fit and firing. We had the momentum heading into the final quarter. And I think the 3-quarter time siren saved Frankston. They were able to regroup and readjust and whatnot. But the thing about Frankston is they will try and they'll try and they'll try again, similar to Melbourne for that King's birthday loss. They attack the corridor, run and gun game. We were able to set up defensively very well in quarters 2 and quarters 3. Frankston didn't know what they were doing. And we were forcing turnovers in their back half. They didn't have the chance to go forward or play that run and gun game or that attacking game. Yet they kept persevering. They kept attacking the corridor, particularly in that final quarter. And we almost just let them do it. We were almost like, okay, attack the corridor, get it inside 50, we'll turn it over from there. But no, they were finding free players inside 50. They got the goals they needed in the final quarter. Again, 22 points up, 8 minutes into the final quarter, and Frankston were able to kick the last 4 goals of the game and then get that crucial behind to win the game with 10 seconds left. It is a very disappointing, devastating, gutting, flat loss for Collingwood. We're now 3 wins, 8 losses in the VFL, and that's pretty much it. Any hopes or chances I had of Collingwood sneaking into ninth or 10th spot for that wild card spot with all that momentum on a win streak or whatever heading into September or whatever, that's gone. 3 wins, 8 losses. We're in the bottom 4. We would have to win every single game from here on out and hope for the best with other results. We've got Geelong at Condinia Park later in the season. Yeah, that's one guaranteed loss. Port Melbourne at Port Melbourne, last game of the home and away season. But 3 wins, 8 losses. We're going to be 3 games outside the top 10. It's all wishful thinking. I don't know why I have this stupidity and naivety to think we've got any sort of chance in the VFL, let alone the AFL. I'm still standing by what I said about Ned Long. He should have had a prolonged run in the VFL, get some wins on the board, get some momentum, adapt, evolve in the midfield. However, if Ned Long was playing this game, the umpires would have been on him like a rash, holding the ball decisions, everything with the way Ned Long plays. Frankston had all these net long players, yet they weren't pinged for holding the ball. Sorry to bring it around to the umpiring, but that's a piss take. That's a joke. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. All right. And I hate to be tacky and petty like that, but it's just my thoughts on a Saturday morning, whether you like it or not. 14 AFL listed players for Collingwood in this game against Frankston. That's a disappointing part right there. 14 AFL listed players. An AFL listed backline with Bryn Teakle there as well. You can't be choking up a 22-point lead, unfortunately. But 14 AFL listed players, and I did say earlier we didn't deserve to lose this game because majority of our AFL listed players I thought were solid or thumbs up games. Benefit of the doubt stuff for me, in my opinion, for certain players where I go, you know what, you had a good game, sort of thing. And I'll mention these players very soon. Jacob Bryan, surely he's on the verge of AFL selection again. Has to finish the story at AFL level. Hasn't played an AFL game in 3 years, and his debut game he got concussed. But Jacob Bryan in this game, 24 disposals at 95.8 disposal efficiency. To simplify that, 23 effective disposals, 9 intercepts, 6 tackles. Yeah, he's our back pocket plugger, I reckon, for AFL level. It can't be Sam Swadling. Braden Maynard might be returning soon, though, so if he comes back in, then forget about Jacob Ryan. But yeah, he's knocking on the door at least. He's not banging the door down, but he's knocking on the door. Charlie West, another good game in the VFL, this time kicking goals. 3 goals for the game, 20 disposals. I have to double check his career stats, but it looks like a career high to me. 8 marks, 3 of those contested, and also 6 inside 50 entries. And he was consistent for the entire game. He didn't have a purple patch and then dropped off. I think that's some people's criticisms about Charlie West. Not in this game for me. He's knocking on the door of AFL selection as well. We've got 4 key forwards. We can drop at least 2 and call up Charlie West, but we'll figure that out after Saturday night against Port Adelaide. Angus Anderson. People were wondering how Angus Anderson would perform in the VFL. He had a very quiet first quarter and pretty much a quiet first half, but got into the game after half time, imposed himself in the contest. Similar to Ned Long, I thought Ned Long had a better game against Casey compared to Angus Anderson here against Frankston. 20 disposals, 11 tackles, 7 inside 50s, 4 clearances, and 3 score involvements. Only 55% disposal efficiency, however, so that might come into play for Angus Anderson if he's going to be recalled or not. Aliro Smith, 22 hitouts, 2 cheeky goals in the third quarter, and 3 score involvements. Back-to-back good to great games for Aliro Smith. First time I've seen that from Aliro Smith at Collingwood. Yeah, as a ruck forward, developing well. That's good to see. Harrison Coe in the ruck, mid-season recruit. Best game for Collingwood so far. 28 hitouts against Frankston, his old side, the team we drafted him from. 16 disposals, 13 contested. They were pretty much kicks to him in contests. No mark, but he was able to pick it up, put it above his head, and just handball it off. He was very tall. He was a man amongst Frankston boys out there. 6 intercepts, 3 contested marks, and 3 inside 50 entries. Also, as well, I called Oscar Steen mini Darcy Cameron. But to be fair to Oscar Steen, he's got that forward ability. Harrison Coe, not so much in 2026. However, Harrison Coe, he is literally a mini Darcy Cameron out there. He intercepts everything, fills a hole down back. His ruck work leaves a lot to be desired, fair enough. But Harrison Coe is a mini Darcy Cameron, all right? Liam Puncher, also best game for Collingwood so far, 14 disposals, 8 marks, 6 intercepts. He's Alpha Cochrane out there. And Joel Cochrane, first game back in 2 months, 16 disposals, 4 marks, 4 intercepts, 7 rebound 50s as well. Didn't look out of place. He complements the back line well, and he complements Liam Puncher as well. So good to see for Joel Cochrane. If he's not intercepting, he's rebounding. If he's not rebounding, he's intercepting. So Didn't miss a beat, 2 months out with that shoulder injury. Good to see. Now I'm going to get into the players where I thought you had solid games, thumbs up games, benefit of the doubt, I'll give you a thumbs up sort of thing. So Dematia, 17 disposals, kicked a goal, 5 inside 50s, 4 tackles, 3 score involvements, playing that outside midfielder role, that wing role. Yet he's starting to play better on the outside, which is good to see. So he can adapt, he can evolve, he can be versatile. We can put him inside in the midfield, smack bang, or outside on the wing. He'll play his part, which is good to see. Will Parker, 13 disposals. Now, stats wise, they don't scream out to you, but my eyes at least, he had a very good game for me. 3 disposals in the first quarter. Not a lot, I know, but 3 intercepts. Kept Collingwood's backline in check for the entire game, I reckon. So Will Parker gets a thumbs up for me. 13 disposals, 7 intercepts, 3 tackles, 4 rebound 50s. I'm pretty sure he had 1 or 2 ineffective kicks or turnover kicks. I'll cut him some slack, however. I'll blame the umpires for that one. Lockie Sullivan, 22 disposals, 6 tackles, 3 clearances, 3 score involvements, 3 inside 50 entries. Just a stock standard Lockie Sullivan game in the midfield in the VFL. Thumbs up, solid game, whatever. Chow Jath, a bit harsh to rank him so low, but I thought I'd give him a thumbs up as well, particularly playing in the back line. 19 disposals, 6 marks, 6 intercepts, 9 rebound 50s. A couple of times where he was feigning for a free kick or feigning for 50 metres. Didn't get it. Maybe that's Frankston's karma right there, but whatever. TJ gets a thumbs up for me. And then we get the first year players where I thought maybe I expect a little bit more, but better of the doubt stuff. But they all sort of contributed in a way, except for Ty Printable, I reckon. 13 disposals, 3 tackles, 3 intercepts, 3 score involvements. There was that moment in the final quarter. Now, it wasn't the reason why we lost a game, but kept slipping over in this game as well. That was very annoying. But in the final quarter, trying to get the handball received, he slipped over. He had the ball while on the ground, and he just handballed it off. He could have just held it up, handballed it off to a running Frankston player, and he had that open space heading inside 50, which is nearly cost us the game, or it did cost us the game. It didn't cost us the game. I'm just saying it should have cost us the game. So I'm trying to say, fuck me. Just Saxena, 14 disposals, kicked a goal in that final quarter, and 4 inside 50 entries. Kicks goals, bobs up, just no tackling pressure, unfortunately, for a small forward, but has that pace, knows where to position himself, that goal sense, that goal awareness. Maybe compared to other games, I expected more, but still solid for Jai Saxena. And Zach McCarthy, just 4 disposals, but kicked a very good goal in that third quarter, that clearing goal. I think he was in the ruck as well. Didn't get the hit out, but he got that clearance, kicked that goal, score involvement, had an intercept possession as well. But it's Zach McCarthy. He needs time to develop. But as of this recording, there's a VFLW Pies against Essendon, Windy Hill. Should be a win for Collingwood's VFLW side. And then you've got Collingwood's AFL side Saturday night, Port Adelaide MCG, 7:35 p.m. start. I'm hoping this VFL loss here was not the precursor to the AFL tonight. Otherwise, we're in for a world of pain. I'm happy to call that now a world of pain. To get 3 to 5 years of it, it starts here, unfortunately. But if we're going to turn our season around, it starts here tonight against Port Adelaide. But yeah, to sum up this video, incredibly disappointing, flat gutted, devastating loss to Frankston. 1 point, 10 seconds left, 22 points up. We're now 3 wins, 8 losses, in the bottom 4 still. And you'd have to win every single game and have results go your way to even make top 10. We got Geelong in a month's time. And another thing that pisses me off about this as well, particularly with the timing of these VFL games, it's not, my fault or the AFL's or whatever, or Collingwood's fault or whatever, but because of the timing of the VFL games the next few weeks, my next VFL report will be up in 3 weeks' time, the North Melbourne game, so 3 weeks away. Then the next VFL report after that will be another 3 weeks. That's Essendon, round 22, when we take on West Coast Sunday twilight. The VFL will be on Saturday, the day prior, so that's my next VFL report. Otherwise, I might have to squeeze one in. That might chop and change as I watch this space, subject to change. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'll wrap up this video here. Again, disappointing loss. Leave your thoughts down below if you watched the game, your thoughts on the umpiring and the umpiring only, unless you want to talk about the game and performances. I am seeing some angry reactions online from Collingwood fans about this result and this performance, and it's fair enough. You've got to be winning these games, and if we're choking up these 4-goal leads with 20 minutes left or early final quarter, we don't deserve the win in the end. The performance overall, we didn't deserve to lose, is what I'm also trying to say, but it's just disappointing. It's hard to put in the words and do this recording the day after sort of thing. Yeah, 3 wins, 8 losses, disappointing VFL, and we get what we deserve in the end. But that's all for this video. I'll leave you guys all to it. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Please be well, please be safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the round 15 review.